Hello everyone, through this video we are going to cover through full session what we have covered in Q&A session. So let's begin. First we will cover the point how to begin. So you need to start Google Chrome, then you need to start Google website, then please type in that Google form. Search Google form, it will show you different many links. Please read this link carefully. Google form free online survey for personal use. This line you have to read and that link only you need to click. As soon as you will click on that link, it will take you to this page. On this page you need to click go to Google Forms left side. This go to Google form option you need to click. After clicking on that, a form page will appear. So previously whichever form you have created, this all will be displayed here now. But if you want to create a new one, so just you need to click on plus sign. After clicking on this plus sign, the blank form will appear in front of you. Here you can enter first school title. Okay, here I have typed school name, then description like subject, then subject, class, and date, time you can enter here. Date, also you can enter marks, total marks of the paper, that also you can enter. Whatever how we see on a question paper upside, the details you can fill here. 2020. Alright. So upper title is over. Here you also you can enter marks. Okay, this date we want to take it down. That's why I'm cutting from here, and then you can paste enter class 5. Then okay, keep the date at the last date and marks you can write in bracket. Suppose this paper is of 20 marks, so we can give overall 20 marks. Okay, so but I am going to prepare only for 5 marks, so overall 5 marks I want to write. Then here you can enter here and type here, enter your name, because we want to tell students to type here their name. So here students can type their name, but for typing the name they need a place, so that's why you need to select here short answer. Now this we want to make it compulsory, that's why you need to click downside here, require button. On require button you need to click. Now I want to get division also, that's why I'm going to click on plus sign. With the help of this plus sign you can add one more question, and here we'll say enter your division. This is also a short type of question, so we will go for the, again it is compulsory, that's why on the require button. Okay, now here our first page is ready. If you want to get some more information like their mobile number or email address, whatever things if you want to get it, or you wanted to students to type, okay, that you can tell them to, means add such questions and you can get their information. Then click on section, because we want to change the page, so this will appear as a first page. Now we want to going to add questions, so multiple choice question I'm going to add here. So click on section, so here sections will get separated. Now you can see here section 2. So this I want to choose correct options, choose correct option. Okay, and if you want some description regarding this, you can write the description. Just simply add questions. This is the title of the question. Now I want to add the questions. Okay, input device name, input device. Then in options I want to give input device multiple choice question. You need to select the question type, which question type you want. Here need to click multiple choice question, and answers you can write. So then next question, CPU, Next option, just click downside, the options will come. Next to the circle, just click and type directly. Mouse, none of this. See, dear teachers, if you want to keep two only options, you can keep two, three, as per your choice. Okay. Now one question is over. Second question I want to add. So second question, output device. Okay. Be aware of the spellings. Okay. With red underline, it will show you the spelling mistakes. So you can just check spellings also. Monitor, CPU, keyboard, and all of these. Okay. So here we prepare two questions. Now, first page. We have prepared first page as well as one question. Choose the correct option. So this way you can add one more question. If you want to add next question, just click on plus sign and then you can add it. For example, one more question I'll add here, processing device. Mouse, CPU, and one more option of these. So I have added now three questions, altogether three questions here, and that is multiple choice question. And all the questions students supposed to attempt, then please do not forget to on require button. So just click on all the question and all these all buttons. So it would be compulsory for students to appear for these questions. So till now we have started Google Chrome and form, and then we have prepared the first page, then we added second section, and we have added questions also. So when you type and you do all these things, automatically it gets saved. Now if you want to change the sequence of the question, so how can we change the sequence of the question? Here you can see the dots appear. So with the help of this, you can drag it up, hold down mouse button, and you can drag it up also, no problem. So this way you can say shift it up and down the questions. Okay. So when it shows the star mark means students will understand this is compulsory question. The star indicates this is compulsory questions, they need to appear for that. Now next point, we want to learn how we can specify the right answers. Okay, so if you will specify the right answers, computer will check automatically, Google form will check automatically those answers, and it will generate the result also. So for that we need to go for the settings. Simultaneously I'll show you some important settings also with that. So in general, no need, directly we'll go to quiz and we will make it. Here we have three tabs: general and presentation, then quiz. So we have to click on third tab, click on quiz word, then this button we need to on. Okay, and just click save. Once again you just check it, go to setting and journal, this email is ticked or not. So if it is ticked, please untick this one, it should appear like this. And do not forget to click on limit to response, one limit. Okay, tick this, untick this one, and click save. But first you have to on the quiz and click save. As soon as you will click on quiz, here you will get option answer key, which previously was not appearing here. Okay, so click on answer key, which is right answer. Processing device is CPU, it's right answer. If you want to apply the marks, yes, definitely you are going to put a marks for that. So 1 mark for this. You can increase, decrease according to your question weightage. Click on done. Tick the right option, give the points. Points means marks, and then done. Let's go for the second question. Click on answer key at the downside. Input devices, mouse, 1 mark, and done. Then we'll go for the third question. Output device is monitor, right answer. Okay, please go to answer key first and then tick on the right answer and 1 point. That means we have to solve, keep ready, and then do done. If you want to activate this answer key, what we need to do, we need to go to setting and quiz tab. Third tab, quiz. Here we have to on this quiz and click on save. Then only it will show you the answer key option. Otherwise, it won't show you. So here we prepare the question paper with three multiple choice questions. So we can go for automatically it will get saved. No need to do extra save or this that option. Now we are going to create a link this one. But before that, if you want to see your question paper, how it would appear to the students, so you can check it with the demo. How you can see the demo with the help of preview. So click on this I button, which is for the preview. Go upside and click on this. Then here it is shown instruction star means required. So let's enter the name, then division. Now it is showing next page because we have added section here. That's why it is going to next page for the next question. Now choose the correct option. Processing devices CPU, second input device is mouse, and output device is keyboard. It is showing submit button because we have only these many questions. If your questions are more, so it will show you here next button. So view score, yes. So this way you can test how it is right or wrong, or whether it is showing all the answers properly or not. That way we can check it. Got it? Now see here downside one button is appear, submit another response. So students can appear for the again this question. So we want to limit the students for one time only to attempt. For that we need to go to setting. Okay. In general, you just check general, you have to check limit to one response. You have to tick and please save this. Tick and save this. So students will appear only for one time. With one link, same link, it can the students can appear for the exam one time. I hope so you understood what I have shown till now. So let's go for the next point. How can we see if student appear for the exam and which students, their name, their division, if you want to know. For that, how we will come to know, just see your questions, and next to that response tab is there. So click on response tab, and downside it will show all together the graph of the students, all the students graph. Okay. And if you want to see individual students performance, so you need to click on individual tab. Here we have three tabs: summary, question, and individual. From this you have to select individual tab. So here one student appear. So question wise you can see his response in details, and this is automatically checked by computer. Okay. So this way you can prepare the question paper, you can see the demonstration, as well as you can see the response of the students. So prepare one question this way and share with the friends, and then you can check it out. So see you in the next video with the new format and new designs or new questions. Till then, take care, be safe. Bye bye.